It is Wednesday afternoon, and I'm a little bit early because, well, maybe 5 minutes early, because I had a wound center appointment. I may have mentioned in previous video, the wound I had last year has reopened, and so they're working on fixing that, and I think we're well on our way, I hope. And anyway, I am early, and this morning was okay, except we did have an incident which was rather disturbing, and that is, and believe me, I'm guilty of this in my past life, my younger days, losing my temper over something that's really not that big a deal. But anyway, there's a house that's adjacent to the crossing walk that I work, and in the morning and sometimes in the afternoon as well, traffic will back up a little bit, and most people are pretty good about not blocking someone's driveway when they, in other words, as you're pulling up, you can see there's a driveway there, so, you just leave it, it's not like you're losing a spot in line, you're just not blocking the guy's driveway. But then there are other people who, the type that they think that the world's all about them, and so they just ignore it. Well, anyway, the guy who lives in the house, very nice gentleman, by the way. I've had conversations with him, and I've even, when I see him ready to pull out, I do stop traffic both sides so he can get it. He's a neighbor of the school, and he puts up with traffic every day, every single day. And he leaves about the same time as cars are arriving. I don't think he should change his schedule. He lives there. So all you got to do is leave him a little room to get out. Well, this woman who was driving got really irate when he beeped at her to, not block his driveway, and she had room to pull up. All he asked her to do was pull up. Well, she got so angry, and she just whipped around the car in front of her and just sped up and whipped into the school. Again, I don't like reporting people, but I probably should have grabbed her number and at least maybe had the chief just, give her a call and say, hey, listen, you need to be more patient in the morning. You can't pull that stuff. And but it could have turned into an ugly incident. Fortunately, the guy who lives there is an adult, and he behaved like an adult, and he just was frustrated, but he did get out okay, and everything worked out. But that's what happens sometimes. And I try to remember incidents like that. And, so when I begin to lose my temper, I just take a step back. Anyway, I'll talk to you folks later. I'm at the middle school and I'm ready to go to work. Talk to you later.